Changing weather patterns are also changing how we protect our pets. Some veterinarians are waving caution flags about some of the shots and the pills and other stuff that we do to protect our dogs and cats as those seasons change. We're going to bring in Paula Tutman. She's live over in Auburn Hills with some things pet owners should really pay attention to right now. Paula.
Yeah. You know, Karen, there's just so much to think about and talk about and learn about this mild winter we had and this early spring because, listen, it's just plain different. That's just what it is. And that's what lands us at an animal hospital today. Just in case you're wondering, it is not too early to discuss tick and flea preventative. The warm winter and early start to spring and ticks are already active and lurking, says Dr. Jacob Winbigler of Blue Pearl Pet Hospital in Auburn Hills.
With the shift, we definitely need to be more cognizant of applying flea, tick prevention, everything like that on both dogs and cats. Even if cats are indoors, people can track things in, especially fleas, and all it really takes is one flea to cause an infestation.
Yeah, it does feel early, but if you're not thinking seasonal preventatives, you're already late. I know, it's not even April, but we got to talk about tick checks for you and your pet.
They're very tiny, millimeters in size when they're small, and then when they get engorged, when they've taken a blood meal and everything, that's when most people notice them. So the best places to check, there's little folds inside the ear canal, in between the toes, armpits, groin, everything like that are places to check because they can definitely, again, they're very small, so they can hide anywhere.
Parvo, you can't see it, but your animal can get infected with it. If you are walking your dog or live in an area where wild animals urinate and defecate, our warming climate opens the window earlier. That's why puppies need to get vaccinated yesterday.
It will infect the cells that are rapidly growing. The two main areas in a puppy are going to be the bone marrow and the cells of the intestinal lining.
Dogs should be getting heartworm preventative year-round. Some folks do slack off in the winters when mosquitoes go away, but right now is the time to make sure your dog is indeed already on the heartworm preventative in advance of what will likely be an early and very busy year for mosquitoes. And then there is kennel cough. Again, a longer spring means a longer time period your dog could be exposed.
People are going to be going to the parks and everything like that, so making sure that they're up to date on the Bordetella vaccine, that's usually the most common cause that we isolate and diagnose.
Yeah, you know what? And the folks here at Blue Pearl Pet Hospital reminded me of something else that is not weather-related, but seasonal-related, and that is Easter and all of the things that come with Easter. If you are bringing in a blooming Easter plant, just consider it toxic to animals. If you have pets, don't even bring it into the house. And don't forget about those Easter egg hunts, because if you've got candy out there, that too can harm your dogs and cats. So that's not weather related. It is seasonal related, but again, really important information if you want to keep your pet out of the hospital.
Most
Karen.
definitely. All right. Thank you, Paula.